Kolkata police has only given 27 minutes of the footage. But why has the entire footage till date not been seized?
So, solicitor, just make sure, because even last time learned counsel had said that the dead body challan, that statutory form, was in fact shown to the Calcutta High Court. Has the DVR been handed over to?
Yes. This is what happened. The statement is made that it is not handed over. It is handed over. It's handed over in front of people. It is not as doctors.
Video footage of the search and seizure.
Correct.
Independent of that, you have the DVR of the CCTV.
Yes.
Of the hospital, the medical college, particularly around the seminar room.
Hold on. Don't
The Kolkata police has only given 27 minutes of the footage. But why has the entire footage till date not been seized? And when the Kolkata police gave it, did they use a instrument called the blocker device?
What is it called?
Blocker device. Because that ensures that the hash value does not change. And it is very important. What is a hash value? It is basically the fingerprint of any electronic document. The CBI has to seize the entire footage.
Mr. Solicitor, this aspect, which we highlighted last time during the course of the hearing.
Page, ground G, page 5. We have not.
Just a minute. Just give us.
It's ground G, not ground, para number G, page 5.
But, Mr. Solicitor, can you not summon ask the state police to make sure that this is handed over to you?
It's not handed over.
You have to seize it. You are investigating.
That process is on. So that process is on.
40 days have passed. Whether it has been rewritten or not, that also we
That's
have you seized
the difficulties, devices.
Ensure that you seize the DVR and just find out, have you used the blocker device or not? Because you have to ensure the authenticity of the hash value.
And whether it is overwritten or not, because the devices can be overwritten.
That depends on the capacity of the storage device.
See, CBI has to ensure, because today your investigating officer is completely in charge of your investigating team.
Correct.
Make sure that the CBI itself seizes the entire the DVR and the entire video footage.
It has to be from before and it has to be after.
Absolutely.
And not only that.
Oh, you're absolutely right on
in
that.
public factors,
We have absolute clarity. You're right on that, and we hope that the CBI is going to do that.
Public factor is that whatever was leaked to the media with regard to this particular accused, I'm not going into that thing. But my lord, till date, the sketch map has not been shown to your lord. Because from what I have learned is that the place where the camera was placed is not at the entrance of that room, seminar room. There are also other entrances and exits. That the CBI will investigate because it could have come from the other side and gone. And my lord, the last thing is, my lord, lordships, why? Because from the dead body challan, my lord, is now at rest because of the fact that it was shown to the Calcutta High Court. And my lord, we have footage. When the document was being looked at, I specifically said to my lords over there that this is a dead body challan. There was an acceptance and the thing was flagged. So there is no dispute that there is a dead body challan. But the last thing is, my lord, on the ground.
Mr. Solicitor, just make sure, because even last time learned counsel had said that the dead body challan, that statutory form, was in fact shown to the Calcutta High Court. So ensure that your counsel there actually traces what was produced for the Calcutta High Court and hands it over to you, because has some bearing on what you have stated in the statement.
Yes, sir, because we are not given that copy.
Or if there's any dispute about
when CBI, when the local police handed over.
You can hand it over to the solicitor right now.
I don't speak out of turn, this is an entire misstatement. But as and when your lordship give me opportunity.
The CBI, he has something in his custody. CBI will look into it.
Yes, absolutely. That 5371 was handed over is a complete misstatement.
That when we were given the documents by the Calcutta police, this is not what is given to us.
Right. What we will do is, apropos what the concerns are which have been expressed, we'll first record a short order. Please send a message across that the reason why we are not recording detailed reasons is simply because we do not want the investigation to be dislocated. Any word which we will say here should not put someone who's under scrutiny on guard and ultimately destroy the very cause for which all of you are appearing over here. But please rest assured that a lot of issues which you have raised in your in the letter by the parents, by learned counsel before us, is something which CBI has also flagged in the status report. But we will ensure that your letter, for instance, is looked into by the investigating officer because there is a specificity about that letter.
Certain things are already done, but my lord, I'm not.
But it should be looked at, yes.
Just to say, since the matter, if my lords would consider, my lords is taking status reports. The matter is coming up before the Kolkata High Court also tomorrow. Then the matter, since it's being looked into and monitored by this court present, no.
But it is simply adjourned. It is simply adjourned.
Adjourned.
Just because a seasoned judge with very long standing on the bench, he knows what to do. We shouldn't tell him what to do. Learned judge knows what to do when the...
Just one last
respond to some of the things that have been said by him. For example, he said, Miller, there is no sketch map. The sketch map is there.
I have never said there was...
One second, let's not get into this repartee between members of the bar. If after you read our or after we dictate the order, you feel that we have taken into account something and made any adverse observation against you, come back to us.
Well, the only problem is once this statement is made, Miller, that there was no sketch map.
I never said there was no sketch map.
Miller, that
they've not been produced.
That's what exactly he said. Miller, that 5371 was shown to the High Court, Miller. In fact, we have a complete answer for it because 5371 was never used since 1997.
But Mr. Sibbal, we'd like one
this is
element of
not
cooperation.
what happens is their statement goes on record.
No, but the Calcutta police must also now cooperate with the CBI because they want the entirety of the footage.
Well, it's all there. Well, it's given, Manoj. 7 to 8 hours of footage is given.
Why would they?
Manoj, I
So footage.
Ask your police team. Has the one second. Has the DVR been handed over to
Yes. This is what happens. Manoj, the statement is made that it is not handed over. It is handed over. It's handed over in front of people. Manoj, it is not as doctors.
7 minutes, my lord. My director.
What's the
is
point?
here.
7 to 8 hours.
Director is here.
8 hours.
Not fair.
Just the storage device.
Handed over. Regularly, not just the CCTV.
Everything is handed over.
Challan is not used. It's a
Now, Lord,
slip.
We have a taking over document here.
Which has been signed.
Manoj,
By CBI.
one second.
But that DVR.
We have a taking over document signed by CBI.
DVR has only 27 minutes.
What they are saying is this, that the DVR was handed over, but it has only a recording of 27 minutes footage.
It was sealed, Manoj. It was sealed.
But
They have opened it.
Maybe so it was sealed, but nobody can claim that, well, CBI has destroyed any
We are
part-
not saying that, Manoj. We are not saying that.
But therefore CBI is saying,
But when they say I
out
don't
of
have,
what was sealed and given to us, there's only 27 minutes.
not true, not true.
7 to 8
Search and seizure.
7 to 8 hours.
Search and seizure.
Hard drive 7 to 8 hours.
to 8 hours.
Because, my lord, the
Hard drive.
4 hard drives are given, Manoj.
Samples
What's the point of this
is
kind of...
relevant.
But then, Mr. Solicitor, this is a matter for further investigation.
Yes, you need...
You have the SHO in your custody.
Yes. Otherwise, things go on record.
Spot map handed over. Requisition slip handed over with the dead body.
Of course. Investigation, Manoj.
There are two distinct things that
Yeah.
Manoj Mishra
Yes.
pointed it out to.
Yes.
One is the video footage of the search and seizure.
Correct.
Independent of that, you have the DVR of the CCTV
Yes.
of the hospital, the medical
Yes.
college, particularly around the seminar room.
Hold on, don't do that.
Now, one second. We therefore want to know, has the DVR of the CCTV footage
Yes, handed
over to the CBI?
pen drive
Because
as it is. Manoj, can't
when CBI says that we have
Manoj, I'll read it.
27 minutes of the raw footage of the search and seizure,
Correct.
that they do not dispute about 27 minutes.
Correct.
When has a DVR of the CCTV at the hospital been handed over to the CBI is what we want to know.
Manoj, on 14th of August, One pen drive of capacity 32 GB SanDisk cruiser blade containing CCTV footage of camera number that installed in the northern wall of male ward department of respiratory medicine at third floor of emergency building of Artika Medical College, having coverage of the entrance of the department of pulmonary, etc. Handed over, signed by them. Then second,
not cover the seminar hall.
Just a second. From what you disclose, it appears that footage in relation to one camera outside the
allow me
The seminar hall.
allow me
That's
to
the
read
problem.
the rest, fellow.
Go ahead and read. Yes. Because
I just read one paragraph.
all right, just read out the rest.
Yeah, the rest is one pen drive of capacity 32 GB. This cruiser is containing the copy of the CCTV footage as mentioned in item 1 of seizure list dated so and so.
That's only-
White seizure list dated so and so. One pen drive of capacity 32 GB SanDisk cruiser blade containing CCTV footage of camera 16 installed at the ground floor on the eastern side wall of the main entrance admission ticket counter of emergency building of RGK Hospital, behind the drinking water kiosk, facing towards southwest direction, covering the main entrance gate of KCRG, handed over. Then one pen drive of capacity 32 GB, this cruiser blade made pen drive containing copy of CCTV footage as mentioned in item 3 of seizure list dated 11, handed over. What is the point of saying?
Why would all cameras?
Further.
May I say this?
Yeah.
You have identified the specific cameras in relation to which.
All of
All
them.
of them.
Is it your statement that nothing remains with this?
Yes, all of them handed over. All of them.
All cameras.
All
They have signed
cameras,
off on it.
cameras suggesting the
Part of the
seminar
diary,
room.
they
Let them
signed
make a
off on it.
statement.
Why don't you read? Why just we give it, Malaj?
Yes. Handed over and signed off by them.
Page 5G, your lordships have seen. We have obtained from the authorities.
May I just hand over, Malaj, everything that's been handed over?
Signed off by them.
Sorry, General 5. Yes.
How many exhibits were totally seized during the search and seizure?
We'll just show that, your lordship.
Just tell us
Hand it,
how
just hand it over the.
Just tell us how many exhibits were
Well,
seized.
just take this document.
Signed off.
This is what was signed off.
When we handed it over to CBI, this is what was signed off, my lord.
Pen drive, hard disk, everything is there.
Can you share a copy, please?
Multiple hard disks.
Can you share a copy?
We'll give it to you. There is a pen drive. And bottom left corner is the CBI signature.